What's poppin', internet? Welcome to another episode, a Father's Day episode of the Synced Up podcast. We're not going to be talking about
Happy Father's Day,
anything. Is there anything in here that we can talk about? It's fine. I don't know.
Father's
Happy
Day
Father's Day to everyone out there. We're recording this on Father's Day. To all you fathers out there, happy Father's Day. Hope your kids call you and stuff. That'd be nice.
If not, we'll be here to call you.
We'll be here to tell you Happy Father's Day.
On Monday.
On Monday, which is a day late. So happy belated Father's Day.
You're welcome.
But I'm one of your hosts, Timothy DeRoe, and joining me this week is your boy, Michael Clare. How you doing, Mike? Got the Red Bull? Throwing it back.
Aerate
it. Warm it up. Cover all 9,000 days. Today we're going to be talking about an E3 postmortem. You know, we're going to be going through that.
Yes, sir.
Because, E3 happened. If you missed any of our recaps, we
There's a lot of them.
A ton of stuff last week, and you can get a recap of individual conferences and a couple of recaps there that recap a bunch of conferences at once. And so if you're interested in any of that, you can go over there. But we're going to be talking about, some of our favorite stuff, some of the things that we liked, we didn't like, what we thought was the best, who we thought won. We're going to just looking back at E3 for the week during the beginning of this episode. We're going to talk about Xbox Design Lab coming back. Everwild is getting started over and much, much more. But before we get into that, a little bit of housekeeping for you. If you enjoy our show, you should consider supporting us on Patreon at patreon.com/syncedup, where for $1 you can get access to our lovely Discord where we talk about E3 live. You'd have to wait a year for that, but you can still get in there to talk about other stuff that we talk about. Over $5, you can get post shows of both of our shows and much more, all from youtube.com/synceduppodcast and podcasting services around the globe. New episodes of this show go up on both of those feeds Mondays, 7 a.m. Central Time Zone gang. You can also write into the show at synceduppod@gmail.com with any questions, comments, concerns, or games, and we might read them on the show. You should also follow us on Twitter at synceduppod to keep up to date with all of our content across the board. And that's it for the housekeeping for you.
Dude, I had to do the housekeeping one time for the Nintendo thing while you were gone. I was stumbling, bro.
Oh, yeah?
I was like, he does it so clean, so easy. I don't even have to look at the paper to do it.
Yeah, you had to look at the paper?
Well, I should have. Because it did not go nearly as smooth as that did.
It's because I've done it a bajillion times.
Approximately 100 times.
Yeah, approximately. What episode is it? 70?
Well, you got to count the other
extra
show.
Ones. So I think we've done like 75, 76 episodes.
But you have to count.
Oh, the other podcast? The Filmcast?
Filmcast.
So
that adds an extra
like
12. You're close to 100, I think.
Close to episode, yeah. With our impressions, videos, and stuff. Yeah, I think about 100 times.
And the retakes of some videos. You're probably at 100.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I'm at like 2.
So let's get into it. The E3 postmortem. So we have here what we thought. Rest in peace. Oh,
I don't know. It said postmortem.
Yeah, it's just postmortem. Doesn't have to be anything about death.
It sounds
just it's
death,
after the
though.
end. The end. Like I'm pretty sure mortem is the end.
You could have just put a recap.
Yeah, but it's the postmortem.
Are you showing your vocabulary here?
No, it's just what people call even kind of funny. It was like, oh, it's the E3 postmortem.
Oh, so we're kind of funny now.
No, they're successful.
That's fair. Good point.
So we're just gonna talk about E3. What we thought our favorite announcements were.
Are you gonna pull up the Discord?
Yeah, in the Discord.
I'll let you do
so
that.
I polled our audience in the Discord what they thought are their favorite top 3 announcements besides. Well, I guess Spencer did it, and I said, "Yo, highlight these so I can read them later." And we got what they thought their top 3 announcements were, aside from Halo and Breath of the Wild, because those were obvious choices.
They were the big dogs.
Yeah, so Spencer coming in with his favorite 3, Metroid Dread at number 1, Guardians at number 2, and Atomic Heart at number 3, which was the interesting, weird mannequin-looking game that got announced. But it is coming to Game Pass, so we might try it.
Cool.
Chance came in. Spencer's Indies. Neko Ghost Jump, I don't remember that. Moolander, don't remember that. And Extra Galactica, don't remember that. But those are his top 3
That was
games,
during the indie game showcase.
which I watched all of.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I
Maybe
don't remember
it
that.
Maybe
Chance came in with his top 3. He circumvented the Halo by saying Halo multiplayer at number 1, Forza Horizon 5, and Guardians of the Galaxy at number 3. And for his indies, Replaced, which looked phenomenal coming out next year.
I would think most people would agree with that one.
Death's Door, and of course Moonglow Bay.
Okay.
Lucas came in, Replaced, Starfield, and Redfall.
Okay.
This is number 1, 2, and 3. And Fielding came in, Forza Horizon 5, Riders Republic, and Shredders, the snowboarding game.
This man likes some sports games.
He does like them sports games. And then, of course, for me, my top 3 were Forza Horizon 5, Battlefield 2042, Guardians of the Galaxy, and then for indie games, 12 Minutes, Death Trash, and Moonglow Bay.
I don't even know if I answered this question on the Discord. I don't think I did.
You did.
I don't... The Psychonauts 2 count, even though I've seen...
I guess it counts.
Yeah, definitely Psychonauts 2 for me. Redfall's up there. And then...
Redfall was looking pretty nice.
Probably Forza.
Yeah. And for I got a list of honorable mentions. Like Sable, I put as an honorable mention, especially because I played the demo, which I'm going to talk about later. Extraction was looking nice. With me, you, and Chance, if we all get in there.
There's a lot of good stuff.
I'm really excited about that. And then, of course, Halo being an honorable mention because the Halo multiplayer looked really nice. And now I'm trying to convince everyone I know to buy an Xbox to get Game Pass because the Game Pass
basically a salesman
was beautiful. It was beautiful.
So that leads to your next point. What were the best announcements?
Some of the best announcements I feel like.
What if we go by like conference by conference?
By conference?
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to go by just a few because some of those conferences weren't worth the damn.
We can talk about which ones weren't worth the damn.
Gearbox not worth the damn, of course. Their conference was quite piss poor. Ubisoft was quite good. Xbox was quite good. Nintendo's was quite good. The indie ones and the wholesome
Summer Games
one
was cool.
Was good. Summer Games Fest, of course, was really, really nice. But, Gearbox, Koch Media, Take-Two, there's a lot in there that just did not need to happen. That still happened. Bandai, even Capcom's showing was pretty lackluster. Square Enix, aside from Guardians of the Galaxy, didn't really have anything of note. They had Final Fantasy Origin, which the showing of that was god awful. But all in all, this E3 was okay. It was okay to good, especially since we missed it last year. I think we're kind of starved.
Put Origin on here.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'll remember that later. We're kind of starved for that kind of content. So there's that. But I think some of the best announcements, of course, Forza Horizon 5 coming out of the gate, announcing that they're coming to Mexico, showing off that stuff, their tech where they recorded 48 hours worth of 12K resolution of the sky to make it the most authentic Mexican sky of all time.
The game just looks so good. It's the best looking game.
With authentic Mexican artists to make art specifically for the game, to paint murals to put in the game, Mexican architects, Mexican voice actors. They try to make it as authentic to Mexico as possible, which is going to be really nice to be fully immersed in that. And just showing off when you think when you're a plebeian like us and you think of Mexico, you just think desert, but then you realize Mexico's quite big and quite
a lot
diverse.
Of different beautiful scenic.
And so they were showing the volcanoes, the rainforests, the cities, the deserts, all the stuff there, and it was cool. It was nice.
Beautiful.
It was very, very nice. So Forza Horizon 5 was a standout for me.
For sure.
I think Rainbow Six Extraction was a standout for me specifically. From what we knew of that game before, and then going in and actually getting to see in-depth gameplay, I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be fun." Like if we can
just seems Rainbow Six, but just co-op.
Less intensity, less chance to get pissed off.
Yeah, upgrading your operatives isn't something that was in the original game. That's gonna be something in this.
3-player co-op, of course.
It looks fun. Looks a lot of fun.
I think. What else do we got? Of course, Breath of the Wild 2 getting its trailer. A WarioWare coming out of the blue.
Yeah, Nintendo had a lot of pretty good smaller things. WarioWare, Monkey Ball getting a remaster.
Yeah.
Mario Party.
Riders Republic was one that was good.
Lots of good stuff.
Yeah.
Redfall looked cool. New IP from
Arcane. The people who brought you Dishonored and upcoming Deathloop. Just a lot of good shit. Outer Worlds 2 was kind of out of the blue. I was like, whoa, didn't expect that.
Just announced the title pretty much. That's all they talked about.
And then I think the best announcement out of E3 is the fact that Game Pass continues to dominate and be the best service. I think after the Xbox, which I would assume you would agree, Xbox had the best showcase by far.
Yes.
By a landslide.
I said, there's a little bias there because I own an Xbox.
Yeah, but
I own Game Pass. So I'm going to get all those games.
Yeah. It's just Xbox coming out, swinging, announcing like, hey, there's so much more coming to fucking Game Pass that you didn't even already know. Yeah. And it was a lot. It was a lot to just bolster Game Pass and to say, hey, for the rest of the year, at least through December, we're going to have big games, like bigger games come to Game Pass. You have August, you got 12 Minutes in Sable. September, I can't remember what it is, but October, you got Back 4 Blood. The announcement that Back 4 Blood is coming to Game Pass, which for me is a perfect game to come to Game Pass.
Even that day, they added like 10 Bethesda titles, Yakuza Like a Dragon.
Even to PC Game Pass, just a cloud Game Pass, Xcloud. So just so much stuff getting announced there. Fallout 1, Fallout 2, Fallout 3 finally coming to Game Pass. The first Doom coming to Game Pass. Wolfenstein, the new Colossus coming to Game Pass. Psychonauts 2 going to be day and date in Game Pass in August.
Yep.
Just so many cool. Sable's coming to Game Pass. I don't even know what else. There was just so much shit that's like, hey, this is coming to Game Pass. This is coming to Game Pass. This is coming to Game Pass. Hey, you like Game Pass? Well, this is coming to Game Pass. Like, it was some Oprah Winfrey shit in terms of Game Pass. And just, with their program where you can pay the monthly installments for 2 years to get Game Pass Ultimate, which is gold, and Game Pass for 2 years, and the console, you or would be an idiot if you're not going to jump into next gen by using.
As long as you got the
utilizing
time to use the console,
Yeah,
it's totally worth it.
Insanely worth it. If you don't have the money to shell out a full cost for a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series X to jump into their program to where you can do it that way, it's great. It's great, and they have the Xbox Series S as a more affordable family option, to where maybe you can't afford the Series X, but you can get that cheaper option and still just get game. Like if you don't have a bunch of money for games and you don't want to pay Game Pass month to month, you can pay $10 just 1 month, or $1 if you've never had Game Pass before. It's $1 for 3 months. And you have 3 months of access to these games. Halo comes out and you want to play Halo with the boys and you don't want to get Game Pass? That's fine. Multiplayer is free to play for everyone that has an Xbox and a PC. Are you shitting me? Are you kidding me? Like the accessibility to just as many people as possible with the Xbox ecosystem is just ridiculous.
There's so much good
stuff. And even if you want to play Halo campaign, if you've already done the $1 thing, that's fine. $10. And you got the Halo campaign that you can play with your buddies just for a month. You won't own the game, but $10 and you'll have it. And you can play it. You don't gotta shell out the full 60 or 70 or whatever it ends up being.
Yeah.
Like, just $10. Like, come on. Are you kidding me? So to me, that was the best type of announcement out of E3, was just that Game Pass is an incredible service. It continues to grow and get better as time goes on. And I think Xbox far and away blew us out of the water and won E3 most definitely.
I think the closer discussion is who follows after Xbox.
There's debate between Ubisoft, Nintendo. For some reason,
Square for
Spencer
some people.
says Square. I guess it was more for him. I try to be a little bit more objective when it comes to looking at these things, of like not just what appealed to me, but what was like good for like the industry as a whole. And so that's where the conversation gets interesting on whether Ubisoft or Nintendo follow up in that second spot. I don't think Square could follow up there whatsoever. Guardians of the Galaxy was quite cool. Quite cool. The fact that it's coming to Switch, actually in the cloud form, is what they ended up announcing. It's a cloud version of the game that's coming to Switch, which is really cool. But Ubisoft had some good bangers. Nintendo had some good bangers. Just really depends on what you specifically want. But I think Xbox, Ubisoft, Nintendo all did really good, and everyone else, there was more to be desired.
Yeah, I think the people who actually showed up, Gearbox was the only one who like had a planned presentation that just fell flat. Like at least Take-Two was like, we're not doing anything crazy. We're gonna have a panel. And then
Koch Media was out of place. Didn't make any sense.
That was weird.
The indie showcase was nice. The Guerrilla showcase was nice.
Who was it? Bandai just said House of Ash. Like they communicated. Don't expect anything.
We're just gonna talk about one game, which is nice.
I'd rather have that than watch Gearbox and be like,
I still don't think they need to be there, but
I think it's fine because you don't have to watch it.
But yeah, I guess that's fair. But in terms of just like being E3 branded, I don't think it's super necessary. But the evolution of E3 is happening and it's real, and we're just kind of waiting to see what the new normal ends up being.
Yeah.
But for Gearbox, it was like, Gearbox is going to be there, and it really just felt like Randy Pitchford, just stroking himself off, just being like, hey. I'm a badass. I'm Randy Pitchford. I know Kevin Hart. I'm making a movie. I'm in Hollywood. I know all of these people. And that's what it felt like. It just felt like Randy Pitchford stroking his own ego and being like, hey, I'm cool. I'm a millionaire. And I talk to Kevin Hart.
Because it was disappointing. Because we've talked about it multiple times. Wonderlands looked like something interesting to me. Because I didn't play Dragon's Keep. They had showed it. And I was like, okay. It was the same I'd like to know more about it.
But it was just the same trailer.
The same trailer. Nothing new. And Homeworld.
Yeah, Homeworld 3, which was presented in a weird commercial fashion, got memed all to hell, and that's kind of a detriment to that game because maybe that game's cool, but now all the talk around that game is just how it was announced stupid, which sucks for the developers of that game. And yeah, that's all they had.
That was it. It was so disappointing.
So what the fuck?
So definitely they lost.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, maybe Koch Media, but Gearbox is a much bigger name.
And then I think Indies had a wonderful showing at the E3 this year between the Guerrilla Collective, Summer Games Fest showing
Wholesome
some love to some
showcase.
indies. Yeah, the 30-minute Wholesome Games showcase, and then
PC
the actual
Gaming Show had a lot of indie stuff.
Yeah, and then the actual E3 branded indie showcase. All were really nice, and there were some indies in there that were standouts to me that I can't wait to play.
Devolver.
Yeah, Devolver doing their thing. Death Trash was a standout. Sable was a standout. Of course, you got Lake. Toem, the black and white take picture indie game. Let me actually pull up my GG app here because I put some of my most, like the ones that I wanted to play in my want to play section here. Origami 2 was really, really nice, super cool. Of course, getting to see that. Of course, if you played Origami, the stealth game co-op, there's my burp. They really turned this one up to 10, which is really nice, and it seems really good. Behind the Frame, the Ghibli looking game. Of course, we got to see some more of the Ascent, which, by the way, coming to fucking Game Pass.
So is Origami too.
Yep. Plague's Tale Requiem, really nice. Moonglow Bay, we're still really excited for that. Planet of Lana looked like one of those what you would say like Ori and the Will of the Wisp style game. Looked really, really beautiful. Toem, the black and white picture taking game, looks like a hidden object game. Somerville, of course, looking like Playdead, which it's Playdead because it's from the people who used to be in Playdead. And yeah, just so many cool. Replaced, Tunic, like come on. Dark Alliance coming out and looking really nice.
So many good games.
So many good indies that got a really good showing, and we got some seriously good highlights. Even the PC exclusive, I cannot remember what it's called, a Citizen Sleeper with the dice roll. That one was really cool. Just got to see so many really cool indie games. So if you're interested in any of that, I highly suggest, even if you go watch it at 1.5, 2 times speed to get through it quicker, some of those indie showcases, because there's some nice games in there. Or check out IGN or check out GameSpot and look for those like some of the best indies announced at E3 type of deals, because there was indies got some love this E3. So
for sure.
And then Xbox followed it up by saying we're going to do an Xbox Extended on Thursday, and they showed off more things from their games. They showed off a little more Halo multiplayer. They dived even deeper into Horizon. They've dived deeper into a couple of other things. They brought Ninja Theory out to talk about Hellblade 2 and how they moved it to Unreal Engine 5, and that's why it's taking so long. Which
there honestly,
me really excited about that game.
The second event that they did honestly was still better than some of the showcases at E3.
Yeah, it was just an extra deep dive into some of the stuff they did. And one of the things that they talked about was that Design Lab is back. Woo. Xbox Design Lab is back. Personalize your next-gen controller and make it yours. This is from James Hunter at Xbox Wire. Jordan, once I finish this, there's a hashtag on Twitter that we're going to scroll through and look at because we love to look at those things. At Xbox, we believe that providing our fans with choice and opportunities to express themselves is a core part of our mission, empowering players to more closely connect with their gaming experience, express their personalities and individualism, and put their own unique stamp in their Xbox identity. 5 years ago, we introduced Xbox Design Lab as a way for our community to design their very own official Xbox wireless controllers. Since then, we've seen hundreds of thousands of unique designs that allow users to express their creativity and bring their inspiration to life. Xbox Design Lab has been there to celebrate milestones such as birthdays, sports team championships, and even marriage proposals with engraved controllers. Last October, we paused Xbox Design Lab as we prepared for the launch of Xbox Series X/S and our new Xbox wireless controller. Today, we are thrilled to announce that Xbox Design Lab is back to help you once again create a controller that's unmistakably yours. And of course, Jordan's going to bring up the Xbox Design Lab hashtag on Twitter.
Yeah, people went dummy.
They went dummy. If you
so
can
did I. It became a hobby for like.
And just zoom in a little more. Do a little control zoom so we can get a little closer look at some of these controllers. Yeah, here we go. Of course, you're just seeing some cool things.
Just random ones.
Yeah, just random ones. Just the anime character color palette there. Even this looking pretty nice. Kind of like an OG Xbox look with the green.
Yeah.
Which one is this? I don't even know. I don't know what
they're going for Mario here.
This one's Mario.
Honestly, yeah. That's a nice.
There's so much variety. Lucio, I don't know.
This is
Brazil.
Glazers. I don't know. Oh, Brazil. I could see that's Brazil. Yeah, green and yellow looking really nice.
So many.
Even
good
this Forza.
colors.
Look at this controller, dude. Just the Horizon colors.
Everybody went dummy, dude.
Looking really cool.
That was
really,
a bit
really
simple. That looks just like the Pulse Red one.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I'm liking the grays.
The gray looking like.
There's a gray and black one that I really
PS1
want.
color palette here. Keep on going. Green, black. Get some cool stuff here. Gary Whitta's controller, the Spurs. That's nice. Football team.
What did you say?
It was soccer.
Oh, okay. Tottenham?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. This pastel. Look at this pastel look. That one's nice. Mario and Luigi, I'd say.
No idea.
Xbox design. Based on my logo, just for his logo. Even, dude, look at that. That's crisp.
You can go with so many different things here.
So
I don't know who that character is. I love the gray.
Final Fantasy IV. Somebody from Final Fantasy IV. I like that one. Yes. Darth Vader, Stormtrooper.
Yeah, a bunch of inspiration from Star Wars characters.
Yeah, keep going.
It's a very visual part of the podcast. Somebody made a Pikachu one.
Yeah. Change the hashtag to Xbox Design Lab, and there's a bunch on there that I've been scrolling through. Xbox Design Lab. Yeah, there we go. I've been scrolling through a bunch of these. Yeah, black and yellow. Just a Ben Stiller. Even this one. Like, come on. This
people
one.
Get inspired
that
by
one. This is the OG 360 controller. I almost bought that. This one here, GameCube, almost bought that as well. Jesus. Looks so good. Looks so good. Yeah, the black.
Purples. Here's the Ivysaur coming
This is the one I actually bought. I bought this controller. I changed the white buttons to match the face buttons of the because the Xbox logo is black, the letters were black and gray. I changed the start and the share and all that to be the black and gray as well. But other than that, yeah, that controller is fucking slick. Black and orange.
Someone's logo.
Jeez, man, dude, there you go, gray.
The gray is so good.
You're liking that monotone gray, I noticed.
That pink,
pink,
dude,
beautiful pink.
That one's a nasty.
Yep.
There's an
Super
album.
Mario.
I'm gonna send you a chain of my favorite ones.
Yeah. Also, check the gaming chat on Discord. There's one in there that's the Pokemon. You can keep going. Yeah, there we go. You can show the people going into Discord, bro. Give them a little tease. Give them a little tease of what that dollar gives them. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what else is up there.
The Game Boy. Paris has a stinky butt.
This is. I forgot the game chat.
Wait, this guy got what his kids colored.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, that's clean.
Spyro. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, if you jump into Discord,
there was a freezer.
You can scroll up a little bit on gaming chat, and there'll be so much.
Yeah, just a little bit on gaming chat. There's a bunch that Mike shared, I shared.
They're just so cool, and it's so fun to just sit there and design it. And you can get anybody to design it. I was at work, and I was like, design a controller.
Yeah.
I was like, go nuts. Let's see what you can come up with. And there was some really good designs. I have like 5 or 6 saved on my phone. I proposed we make this back wall just a wall of customized controllers.
Jordan, bring them up.
It might be the most expensive.
Oh, shit. My bad. Don't want to show the people your password and shit.
He can do it.
If you know me, you can probably guess it.
It's I have a dig big.
69 XX.
Actually, it's a dig big bandit.
Dig big bandit.
Dig big.
Of course. Love to see it.
Respectable.
For some reason,
Ow, dude, my knuckles.
You got knuckles?
My hand is. Yeah, scroll up on this gaming chat.
All right, here's the Psychonauts one.
Psychonauts looking crisp.
That's one I'm honestly considering. Just go all in on the Psychonauts theme for this year.
Look at that. Boom. Psychonauts
So
2
clean.
looking crisp.
Did you get yours engraved at all?
No.
Okay. You didn't want to put Timmy?
Nah, I didn't have any desire.
Okay,
really.
so you're coming up on... These are my 5 that I was trying to decide between.
The black and gray.
So that black and gray one is... It was inspired off of To Pimp a Butterfly.
Yeah.
It's just so good. And scroll back down. There's like 3 more.
Yeah.
That I'm like...
Click these little images.
I'm all struggling between. They're kind of hard to see.
Kind of hard to see. Well, they can see it better than we can.
Yeah.
For sure, but...
They're just so
Can't do much
good.
about those.
Yeah, the black.
I think that's the black and purple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And then this one's the blue and pink.
Of course.
There's just so many good color combinations.
So not that one. Then I shared a. Did I not? There it is. Right here. Boom. These ones here. The
They're
Pikachu.
So
the Charmander.
Someone told me the orange looks like a street cone, and I was just like, okay, I can't get orange. Bulbasaur looking crisp. A Squirtle's my favorite.
Squirtle looking really, really nice.
Because that blue and that kind of tan brown works very good.
Yeah.
This is that To Pimp a Butterfly inspired one.
Yep.
That just it looks so good.
There we go. There you have it, folks. That's the Xbox.
We could do this
lab.
all day.
Yeah, I'll sit here and look at these all day. So we better move on. But it's looking real nice. And if you have any desire, just go to Xbox Design Lab. Google that. You go to the Design Lab website, and you can go in there. And they're only $10 more than what a regular controller would cost you. So
which is crazy
to get different colors, and then you can pay an extra $10 to get the engraving. So $20 more than a regular controller. Get any colors you want with an engraving. It's a killer deal. It's a killer deal. And I had to buy one. So,
yeah,
which I did, and it comes in.
I
in
probably
3
will
weeks.
be soon.
Yeah, can't wait. Cannot wait. Now we got to talk about Rare. A little bit more of a negative story, but still in the Microsoft umbrella. Everwild restarted from scratch. Rare is now aiming for 2024. Development now under new leadership. This is by Samit Sarkar at Polygon. Xbox fans wondering why Rare's Everwild didn't show up at Sunday's E3 showcase now have an answer. The studio has completely rebooted the open world adventure game under a new creative director, and its release is multiple years away, reports Video Games Chronicle. Citing sources with knowledge of Everwild's development, VGC reports that Rare has undertaken a complete overhaul of the game's design and direction following the departure last fall of its previous creative director, Simon Woodruff. Greg Mayles, who has worked at Rare for more than 3 decades and is the studio's most senior employee on the creative side, according to VGC, has been tapped as creative director for the ongoing reboot, VGC reports. Everwild executive producer Luis O'Connor confirmed the appointment in a statement to Video Games Chronicle. Quote, Greg Mills has joined us late last year as creative director, and the team has never been stronger, O'Connor said in a statement. Since showing the world our Eternals trailer, we have been making progress on all aspects of Everwild. The team continues to work hard to realize our vision and to bring the magic of nature in Everwild to life for players around the world. It's worth noting that there was more that wasn't in this specific article, so I didn't have it in here, but it seemed like the creative difference that really brought it to its knees was the fact that some people wanted combat and some people did not. And so it was like a creative struggle between different directors and stuff on whether or not the game should have combat. So that's one of the bigger things that happened. This sucks, man. Especially since we already got a trailer for Everwild. I thought we'd see it next year, the year after. Yeah. And now it's going to be 3 more years before we see Everwild. Because it's starting over.
Hopefully this doesn't get into development hell where this kind of cycle keeps happening with it.
I think this game's going to turn into vaporware and we're never going to see it.
I could see something like that happening. I hope it doesn't. It's going
to be what you call it.
They do have the backing of Microsoft though, right? So
yeah, so does Scalebound.
True.
And we seen that. That game got canceled into oblivion.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm hopeful for it. There's a lot of it looked really cool, looked fun. But it sucks to see.
It does suck to see. If it does come out in 2024, you could probably imagine there's going to be an Xbox Series X exclusive, but you shouldn't worry because Microsoft is bringing next-gen Xbox games to the Xbox One with Xcloud, a way for existing Xbox consoles to play next-gen games. This is from Tom Warren at The Verge. Microsoft will let Xbox One owners play next-gen Xbox games through its Xcloud service. Lots of X's in there. The news was buried in a blog post recapping Microsoft's Xbox Bethesda showcase, with the company confirming plans to leverage Xbox Xcloud gaming for Xbox One consoles. That means the 2013 hardware will be able to play Xbox Series X exclusive games from 2021, extending the lifecycle of what would normally soon be obsolete boxes. Quote, for the millions of people who play on Xbox One consoles today, we are looking forward to sharing more about how we will bring many of these next-gen games, such as Microsoft Flight Simulator, to your console through Xbox Xcloud Gaming, just like we do with your mobile devices, tablets, and browsers, says Will Tuttle, editor-in-chief of Microsoft's Xbox Wire.
This is really cool, honestly. I feel like this is the type of future technology that gets me excited.
And someone asked him, they said, so are you theoretically saying that we could run next-gen games on the 360? And he was like, I'm not confirming anything, but like, yeah, basically.
Yeah, because that's pretty much what it is. You just need a screen and hardware to basically boot up.
And we seen some things in the works there. There's some rumors, that we talked about a few weeks ago that Xbox is working with TV manufacturers to get some sort of thing on there. Get an Xbox Xcloud or Game Pass app on Roku. Man, you're going to be ingrained in so many households.
Roku, dude, that's the future. Imagine if all you needed to play Xbox games was an Xbox controller.
Yeah. Roku is dominating the streaming market and has more accounts than Netflix and shit.
Tell me why I can't download Twitch, though.
It's kind of dumb. But it's dominating the TV market for being just in family homes. And to get an Xcloud app on there would be absolutely insane. And, this is kind of nice. And it's also just nice because, they keep the play anywhere. The play anywhere, do anything.
You can really kind of see where the vision of, like, Sony and Xbox start to differ here. Where Xbox is definitely like, we just want our stuff everywhere and anywhere we can get it. And Sony's more, like, on the hardware side and truly kind of mastering the craft of that. Of course,
yeah. And Xbox wants to put their games on everything while PlayStation keeps taking their games off. Just like Cyberpunk 2077, it now is going to return to the PlayStation Store on June 21st. This is from CD Projekt Red. The game has been unavailable for more than 180 days by Michael McWhorter and Charlie Hall at Polygon. Cyberpunk 2077 will return to Sony's PlayStation Store on June 21st, more than 180 days after the PlayStation 4 version of the game was pulled from sale by Sony amid complaints about the game's performance. The announcement was made in a regulatory disclosure by CD Projekt, the parent company of CD Projekt Red. Polygon has reached out to Sony for confirmation. The return of Cyberpunk 2077 to Sony's digital store comes after developer CD Projekt Red's release of a multiple major patch of multiple. Why is there an there's an A. That A should not be there. See, that was a typo that I should have read earlier. Of multiple major patches and hotfixes for the game. Recent updates have targeted hundreds of bugs and improved performance of last generation console versions for the game. In December, Sony delisted CD Projekt Red's open-world adventure game from the PlayStation Store. Sony Interactive Entertainment said in a statement at the time that it strives to ensure a high level of customer satisfaction and subsequently removed the PS4 game, which also was available on PlayStation 5, from its digital store. SIE pledged full refunds for the customers who purchased the digital version of Cyberpunk 2077 from the PlayStation Store. So finally coming back after a long time away.
Is this game dead yet?
Yeah, I think so. And one of the points that I think it was Tim Geddes that brought up on the Kind of Funny Games Daily was it's WitcherCon that they're about to do. Not CyberpunkCon, not CyberCon, none of that stuff. WitcherCon.
Dude, it's what a sad state of affairs for CD Projekt Red. Because I remember the lead up to this, man.
Insane. I remember everyone being
everybody was so excited.
Remember Jack talking about for years that this was
his game.
Gaming. This was going to be the game and he couldn't wait to play.
He would bust his ass to ensure that he could play this game and have so much time to play it.
He worked overtime to get it like a PC so he could play this game. And it ended up not being good.
Which is just sad. And I was on that train of like, this game doesn't do anything for me really. I'm excited for everyone else, but I'll play it. But I'm not like crazy for it. So I didn't receive that same amount of disappointment that most people did.
It was just okay and buggy as shit. And we were playing on next gen. So that's the thing that's worth noting. If we still had old gen consoles, like the majority of people out there, if we weren't busting our ass because we have this podcast to get the next gen consoles, we would have been playing an even shittier version of the game.
Yeah, I don't think this game is going to get the No Man's Sky treatment.
No,
I don't think anything that's going to happen.
Completely.
I think it's done.
No DLC. I don't foresee any DLC. Nothing like that.
I think they just want to get it back on the store and
focus on the next Witcher title.
Yeah, exactly. Because No Man's Sky, they needed to save face. They needed to save keep their company alive. CD Projekt Red's in a position where they don't have to do that. They can move on, leave this in the water, hope people forget about it, which I kind of did, honestly. I forgot that this was a thing until they said they're putting it back on the store. I was like, oh, wait, it still wasn't, still been off? Yeah. So, tragic.
Yeah.
It's
it's good that it's fixed enough to where it can be relisted onto the store listings for the PlayStation Store. Which is nice.
Which just means we've gotten back to the bare minimum here.
We've gotten back to the bare minimum. It's back on the store. There's a few other games that have been popping up on stores, though. Final Fantasy VII Remake listing shows up on the Epic Game Store database tracker. An entry for Alan Wake Remastered also appeared on an Epic site tracker earlier today. This is by Natalie Clayton at PC Gamer. Remedy's 2010 supernatural shooter Alan Wake may be getting remastered thanks to an update listing on the Epic Games Store. Spotted by Industry Happenings Magnet Wario64, a site tracker for the Epic Games Store spotted changes to a listing codenamed Heron Staging, adding a cloud save folder referencing for Alan Wake Remastered. Another item, Pineapple QA, was spotted pulling a similar trick for Final Fantasy VII Remastered, which currently has no planned PC release date. Also noted by VGC, Final Fantasy VII's 12-month exclusivity period on PlayStation consoles ran out this April, though Square hasn't made formal announcements for other platforms. The publisher did, however, recently bring the entire Kingdom Hearts series to PC for the first time by way of Epic. Remedy, meanwhile, is currently working closely with Epic on two major projects. One, AAA multi-platform game, plus a smaller scale game supposedly set in the same universe. Remedy has also long teased a return to Alan Wake as part of a Remedy-connected universe. If one of these two games is in fact a new Alan Wake, it's not hard to imagine the smaller project to be a remaster of the 11-year-old original. So just a little bit of rumblings out there of games coming. Final Fantasy VII getting a PC release. Sucks that we still haven't got it coming to Xbox yet.
Yeah.
I know that exclusivity's over. And Alan Wake Remake, I think, is nice. People loved Alan Wake. I didn't. I tried to go back to it and play it like a year ago. It's archaic, so that'd be nice for a remake to come out. Maybe me try it again. So that's pretty cool. Just a couple of teases for you for leaks coming in the future. Another thing noted, which was breaking news earlier, right before we started the show, I didn't get the time to put it into the doc, was that reportedly EA is going to be announcing a revival of a long dead franchise at their EA Play in a month, and the talk seems to be Dead Space.
Really?
So, yeah. Dead Space trilogy remaster. I'd finally play Dead Space.
I wouldn't.
Well, yeah.
I'd watch you.
You're not a.
I wouldn't
You're not a spooky boy, but I think I'd finally play Dead Space, which would be nice. But that's it for the news this week. Michael Clare.
Pretty good week. You said it was gonna be dry.
Yeah, I thought it would.
No.
It ended up not being dry at all.
It was nice. It was a good week.
It was pretty good. This is the next section of the podcast.
Following the news.
The news.
Right after.
This Week in Gaming is a section of the podcast where we run over the historical releases, and you guessed it. This Week in Gaming. June 20th. I know we missed a week, so if you want to know what came out the week before this week, you're going to have to go find it out. Sorry, E3 was too busy for us. We didn't get a chance to go over it. But June 20th, Dead by Daylight dropped 4 years ago.
Good game. Sequel coming?
No.
Nope. I'm thinking of something else.
Dead by Daylight.
I'm thinking of Dying Light.
Dying Light? No, Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
5 player.
Same letters.
Yeah.
Different words. Dead by Daylight, I'm snoozing on.
Yeah. June 21st, the original Destroy All Humans, 2005.
I played the shit out of that game.
Yeah, the remake is about to come out soon. The remaster.
Isn't it already out?
No.
What?
No.
What?
I checked the Game Informer release scheduler. It said it was coming like June 24th.
You are capping
Dude, I
your
looked at
ass
the Game
off.
Informer release schedule, bro. And
that is false.
I don't know. Maybe it's coming to Game Pass. Maybe the Game Informer release schedule is wrong.
Destroy All Humans, what, remaster?
Yeah.
I don't know what you would call it. Yeah, Destroy All Humans 2020. It came out last year.
I don't know. Let me.
Yeah, here's a Polygon review from 2020.
2021.
An A+ remaster of a B+ game.
Yeah, July 28th.
Not for PC.
Yeah, get out of here with your stupid ass.
Okay, well I'm gonna make sure. So I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy.
Were you looking at games coming soon, but from last year?
No, this isn't from last year.
Could you imagine? That'd be funny. Maybe it's Game Pass, or maybe it's like Switch.
Yeah, maybe. Hold up, let me check.
I bet it's Switch.
Guilty Gear, Strive, Ratchet and Clank.
Because it came out on PS.
Among
It came out on
Us.
consoles, not Switch though.
Alex Kidd, Tony Hawk, Destroy All Humans. Yeah, it's a Switch release. Okay, June 29th. Switch.
Get
release.
played,
Get
nerd.
played, nerd. Fear 3 out in 2011 that same day.
Cool.
June 22nd, the original Quake in 1996.
Woo!
I played the shit out of this as a kid, honestly.
I didn't.
Yeah. And then upcoming release on Friday, Mario Golf. Mario Golf
Dude,
Advance.
that's this Friday.
Yeah. No, actually, that's in 3 days.
I'm gonna start getting.
That's on Wednesday. Comes out the 23rd.
I'm gonna start getting.
Right? Look up the release
No,
date
it's
for
the
Mario
20.
Golf.
It's 25th.
25th?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Billie
Yeah.
Eilish dropping on the 25th.
I'm gonna start getting anxiety soon.
Yeah, I know.
There's gonna be too many games.
Yeah.
Not enough time.
Yeah. Dark Alliance comes out in 2 days.
Don't tell me that.
Yeah.
I have to play Ratchet. I downloaded Darkest Dungeon on Xbox. Why did I do that? But now it's staring at me.
Oh no, man.
I want to play it.
Mario Golf Advance came out in 2004. What's the release date for Mario Golf?
June 25th.
June 25th. Okay.
Okay.
Billie Eilish drops an album on Friday as well. So does Doja Cat.
We gonna be eating.
Hobo Johnson drops on Wednesday.
We eat every day.
Yep.
Almost
Thursday we
every
got
day.
more Dave and iCarly.
And I call it Wednesday's Loki.
Jeez, man. We busting out here. Psychonauts, the OG, dropped in 2005 on June 22nd.
You know, there's gonna be a discussion to be had in probably about 9 months about where this game sits in my top 5.
Mm-hmm.
After replaying it, it might deserve a spot.
Oh man. Then the original Rock Band dropped in 2000.
This is a banger weekend.
I know. And then Mario Tennis Aces. 3 years since Mario Tennis Aces.
100% of that game.
You did? Damn, I didn't know that.
Dude. I bring it up every time it comes up. 100% of that
June 23rd, the original Sonic the Hedgehog in 1991.
game. Good for them.
The original Deus Ex in 2000.
Apparently, that game is a lot for a lot of people.
Yeah, Deus Ex is awesome.
I've never played them.
It's like the best Cyberpunk game that isn't Cyberpunk. Okay. Eternal Darkness, one of my favorite horror games, which I am begging for a remaster, came out in 2002. Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. Love that game. Then Arkham Knight came out 6 years ago. Arkham Knight, that's the last Batman game.
I know, that doesn't sound right.
6
years. Wow.
Jeez. June 24th, Mortal Kombat 4 in 1998. They were already on 4 in 1998, man.
They used to bust those things out every year.
Yeah. And then Wario World in 2003, which wasn't a WarioWare game. It was Wario World, a side-scrolling platformer like Mario that I played the shit out of on the Game Boy. Bought it from a garage sale.
Nice.
June 25th, nothing to note, just a bunch of Japanese releases. Shout out Japan. And then June 26th, Spec
Hold
Ops
it down,
The Line.
JP.
Spec Ops The Line came out in 2012.
Not
A game
for
that I
me.
still never got around to playing, but everyone totes as one of the best narratives in gaming.
June 22nd is up
pretty good
there
day.
for good.
Quake, Mario Golf, Psychonauts, Rock Band, Mario Tennis Aces. Pretty good.
Little something for everybody there.
Little something for everybody. Now it's time for Video Game 20 Questions.
I don't know who did what last.
Dude, it's been, E3 week had us fucked up, so I don't know.
What if we both ask each other questions until we collectively come to a character?
I can just do a character.
Yeah, we could just have...
Like you answer the question, and that narrows down the characters for me and my possible. It's like never mind.
Just go ahead and think of one, Jordan.
I have one.
Jordan has one. Is this character exclusive to one of the big three?
No.
No. So we rolling out Master Chief. We rolling out Samus, Mario.
It's not
in the game.
Pikachu.
It's not like half the Smash roster.
Is this character from a game released after 2010?
It's original. All these questions need to be established as their original game.
After what year?
2010.
Fact checking real quick.
Ba-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Take a look at my co-host.
Co-host, he's the only
Only
one
one
I
I
got.
Did you say prior to 2010?
Post.
After.
No.
So prior.
Yeah.
So it is
Okay.
before 2010. Okay.
Do you go before 2000?
Yeah, I get. Is their original game from before 2000?
There.
Yeah, I've been to
I
the
have no
year
idea.
2000.
How do you know it's before 2010?
Because I know when this one came out, but I don't know when the first one came out.
Well, that's what we were asking about.
Yeah.
But the answer's still the same.
Not much has changed, but
we're talking about the original game, son. The original game.
The original game.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
There's a lot of fact checks we're gonna have to do.
Okay.
It was also before 2010, yes.
Before 2000 is what I said.
Oh, fuck no.
Not before 2000?
Hell no.
Okay.
Okay, so post 2000, pre 2010.
Yep, not part of the big three.
Not
Is
part
it
of
part
the
of
big
a
three.
long-running franchise?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's a long running franchise that's post 2000 though.
Yeah. Okay. So we're looking at COD, Battlefield, Guitar Hero maybe. But Guitar Hero's nah. Maybe. I don't know.
Is this an FPS game?
No.
Okay, so that rules out a lot of
Big chunk,
long-running
big chunk.
franchises. Long-running franchise character that's not one of the big three. You don't really see that too often.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Is this
And it's not an FPS, so we're ruling out.
Is this character from a game published by Square Enix?
I don't believe so.
We don't believe so.
Okay.
What are we at, 6 or 7? I think that's 7.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Tractor. Did she?
Yo, if anybody wants some banging TikToks, just friend me on TikTok.
I know, dude.
Don't
I'll
answer
give
the
my
question.
PJs
Was
out
it
here.
no?
It was a no.
Okay.
No.
It's not Square.
Okay. So, okay. Huh. Is this game a fantasy game?
Did she?
No.
No. Not a fantasy game.
Is
not
this
a first-person shooter.
Is this third person over the shoulder?
No.
Okay. So it could be first person, just not first person shooter.
Is this game 2D? Their game 2D?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so yeah, it's like this is a first-person game. It's not a first-person shooter, but not fantasy.
Was the first
long-running franchise? It's a first-person, but not a shooter.
Was the first GTA pre 2000?
That's not first-person, dog.
Oh.
And yeah, the first GTA was like 98.
Oh.
Um,
All valid points.
Has anyone ever played the first Grand Theft Auto?
Hell no.
no, I played GTA 3.
Those are the first two were like
So was
top down.
3 was the same way.
No, three's not top down.
Yeah, it is.
You're straight cabin.
Isn't
Yeah.
3 San Andreas?
No.
No, you're straight cabin.
Nah, 3's top down too, dude.
Stupid.
Nah, dude, I'm about to
You're a stupid head.
Let's do it.
You're about to be poo poo
keep
pants.
thinking, keep
You're
thinking.
poo poo pants. Have I played this game?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you.
The original?
Yeah.
Yeah, stupid head. That's when they started. They got like a bunch of Hollywood voice actors and stuff.
Yeah, no,
I've played this game.
So was Tim. I'll give you a free one.
So was I. And
So we
it's-
both played it. It's
I think
between
that's 10
2000
questions or
2010.
something.
It's
First
person.
long running franchise, dude.
is this a
Huh? What?
is it
This is. Oh, let me just.
is it a
confirm.
plat-
Let me just confirm. Is this a first person game?
Sure. Yes.
Sure. Yes.
Technically.
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 did I play this game on PC?
No.
Okay. So I would have played it on
Is this a
console.
puzzle game?
No. Y'all should not be struggling this hard for
That's
this game.
12. Well, we're trying to find a character, not the fucking. Well, I guess narrowing down the game helps us get to the character.
Yeah, because once you get the game, you'll get the character.
Uh,
I hope.
Sure on first person? What the fuck does that mean?
It means sure. Yes, sure.
What games are questionably first person?
Yeah, what games are like sort of first person?
Is it a? There's not many platformers that are first person.
I can assure you, I'm not playing platformers, my friend.
I know.
And it's a
But
first.
it's not a shooter and it's not fantasy. What else do you play, Jordan?
Bangers.
Bangers.
first person game that's.
Wouldn't
What?
have played it on the PC.
Did you just try to relegate me to just first person shooters and fantasy games?
Yeah, he did.
What games you playing?
Right now?
Yeah.
Well, Mass Effect's not a first person shooter.
Oh yeah, I guess that's third
And
person.
it's not a fantasy game, it's an RPG. So Tomb Raider.
You've been playing that game for like 3 months.
I've been playing that game for my entire life.
My entire life.
You're not gonna casually bring up Apex, or
I'm not playing Apex right now.
fair.
Dude, I don't know what the fuck this
And
game
I'm
is.
playing League.
Long-running franchise that's first person, questionably.
Dude, I
Not
don't
part of the big
know.
three, dude.
Well, no, you said not exclusive to the big three. I never said not a part of it.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, not.
You specifically said exclusive.
But yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
same
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
That's the same.
It would have been on all three. Probably.
Mm-hmm. I'll give you a free one.
Did she?
That
What?
video is living in your head rent free.
Yeah, it is.
Actual fuck. What?
There are children watching.
What?
Saints is a first person.
First person.
What?
But Saints Row is a shooter, though.
Saints Row is not first person.
That's what he
What?
said.
No, he said Saints Row is first person. It is definitely not.
Did you say Saints Row is first person?
No, I said it's not
Oh,
first person.
oh,
It's
I
not a
said
shooter.
it is first person.
No, I said it's not first person. It is a shooter.
It is a shooter.
Good games, by the way.
Yeah.
Is this
Yes, sir.
a sci-fi game?
No.
Dude, I got no clue.
It's not fantasy. It's not sci-fi. Is it an RPG?
No.
I'm gonna need a hint in the right direction.
Is it a?
I don't know what hint I could give you without you just getting it immediately.
Wow. Is it a rhythm game?
Yes.
It's a rhythm game.
Yes.
I don't know any of the characters from any rhythm game I played.
I know some from Guitar Hero 3. Is this
That
character
game's not first person though.
Yeah. Is this character from Guitar Hero 3?
Yes.
That game's not first person.
Yes, you were looking first person at your guitar.
No.
That game's from a camera. You're from a camera that's looking at the stage, and your character's
But
on stage.
you're playing the guitar, looking at the guitar to play the notes.
I'm
on
not.
the guitar.
Nobody
And
plays
I
the
said-
guitar like this.
I said sure that it was first person.
Yeah, it's not first person.
That's not first.
So what is it then?
It's third person.
It's
not,
third person.
That's not a third person.
Your
You're literally
character's
seeing the
on
camera
stage.
going
Yeah, but you're
around
not
your
looking
guy.
at your character. You're looking at the guitar.
No, you're looking at your character.
If you're playing the game looking at your character, that's why you're failing songs.
That's like saying if you're playing a third person game, but you look at the reticle, it's first person.
Yeah, he's actually right.
That's not how that works at all.
That's the same thing.
You're not playing the game looking at the character. You're playing the game looking at the riffs on the guitar, which is coming at you from a first person
where
view.
your eyes are does not matter to where a game is first or third person. What the camera is showing you.
The camera
what
is
matters.
showing you the guitar.
The camera is showing
showing
you
you-
your character on the stage. Dude.
No.
I hate y'all.
You. Oh.
All right, hold up.
Does this character have long hair?
No.
Okay, it's not Slash.
Is it the devil?
Is this character? Yeah, is this character red?
No.
So it's not that guy. I don't know any of the. Is this character the first character in the pick a character?
No.
And
Hold
that's
up.
the
Is
only
this
thing.
any? Is it
Is
any
this
of the
character
char-
female?
Yes.
I don't remember any of their names.
We
Um,
gotta be at 20 by this point.
Yeah,
I feel like-
well, that was 19. We got one.
I feel
well,
like
that
there's
was
got to
20.
be a character named Roxy, right?
No, there's not. That's
Damn.
You're
no.
just thinking of Roxanne.
Yeah, I don't remember any of the names from the chicks.
That's a tragedy in and of itself.
I remember
Tell you
Adam
what.
Slasher. I remember Slasher. And I remember. Well, it's not Adam Slasher. It's Adam something. And then Slasher. And then I remember the Devil. That's it.
I got nothing for you. Roxanne.
That's a song.
Is it Roxanne? Is it the guess?
That's the guess.
No.
What's
you
her
think
name?
that? Hold up. You think Roxanne isn't a name either?
No, but I'm just saying there's not a character named Roxanne.
What's the character's name?
Judy Nails.
Judy Nails.
I was never.
Yeah, I know Judy Nails, but like I just couldn't remember it. First person. Dude.
Guitar
Oh,
Hero, first
man.
person game.
I can't wait for Jordan to get flamed in the episode discussion.
Bet you I don't, you fuck.
You're gonna get flamed, dude. For saying Guitar Hero's a first person game, dude, I'm fucking.
You're also gonna get flamed for being like, I'm the Guitar Hero 3 god, but I can't remember any of the females. That's kind of
Because I just play the. I don't pick a character. I go to quick play,
Yeah.
Fake fan.
so it doesn't pick a character.
Fake fan, it's okay.
Judy Nails.
Jesus Christ.
What a pick.
That's the only character you should know from Guitar Hero 3 is Judy Nails.
Okay, now
Next
it's time
section.
to talk about the games that we've been playing.
What you been playing?
Of course, I still been playing Forza Horizon 4. Going back to that after having done beat all the games that are topical. Playing the shit out of that.
Yeah.
Still.
You been driving?
And playing a lot of Battlefield 1 with Chance, having a hell of a time. Got you to download Battlefield 1.
Got my ass kicked and you went to sleep. Where were you at?
I was asleep. Watched Storage Wars.
I downloaded that. Me and Chance were waiting.
You were waiting to play with me last night?
Yes.
No, dude, I went to bed.
Why?
I was tired.
So was I. And I was up.
That changed something.
And me and Chance played. And I did terrible.
Did you?
We were on this map and these guys just kept chilling in the fortress gun. And there's like
were y'all playing
12 of them.
Operations?
I don't know what we were
Where
playing.
you capture the 2 flags and it pushes them?
Yeah.
That's Operations.
Yeah, we were just playing that.
Yeah. And you
And-
playing the one with the sand and the big castle?
No, it
The
was
one
like
that's the side of the hill and there's the big guns that go
yeah, it was like a green mountain kind of.
and the whole thing's like the side of a mountain.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, okay, that's Monte Grappa.
Yes, that
Yeah.
was it.
Yeah.
It sucked.
No, Monte Grappa's great. You
They
just
were-
got a bad game.
Well, okay, there was like 12 of them in this like little fortress gun area.
Yeah.
And they kept just shooting down the hallway. We could never get in.
Okay, yeah.
We had to do like a pincer move.
Yep.
And I charged in with my mask and some grenades. Went in, killing people. Killed like 3 people. Eventually we got it.
Yeah.
But there was just like nothing we could do.
Yeah. You shot a bad game. Me and Chan's been having so much fun, dude. Oh my gosh.
I wanted to
What
delete it.
class you been playing? You
Huh?
want to delete it?
I played assault and scout.
You gotta play medic.
That's what Chance was doing.
Yeah, you play medic too.
Nah.
Then you revive each other. That's how me and Chance do it.
I don't
We
need to be
never
revived.
die. He reses me. I res him. It's a whole thing.
That's boring.
No, it's not. It's great.
You
When
need to
charging
die
in,
so you can.
Chance is like, dude, I'm down. I'm like, oh, and I run like 30 meters. I'm coming. Oh, dude. And I res him, and he's like, oh.
There was at least
And then I'm like, I'm down.
6
and then he pulls the
times.
needle on. He's like, oh.
There was at least 6 times where I rezzed when Chance was like, I'm coming. And it was just accidental. I would just die and hold the A button.
Dude, you
He'd be like,
gotta
I'm on the way. And I'm
wait.
like, it's too late.
You gotta wait, dude. That's why y'all guys couldn't do it because he couldn't get in the res you.
Nah, he rezzed me like 4 times in a row one time. It's pretty lit.
Yeah. Then I played. Obviously, we didn't get to talk about it last week, but I played Ratchet and Clank. Got the platinum on that. Real good game.
Big boy game.
Real good game. Very much enjoyed that. It's a
Number
fun,
2?
Yeah, yeah. It's a fun, beautiful game. It's a really fun Ratchet game, and it really showcases the DualSense controller, I think, and
Oh,
what
hell yeah.
the SSD can do in the PlayStation 5. Really good next gen exclusive. A game that really you should point at and be like, this is the reason you need a PlayStation 5 is Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Very, very enjoyable. Then I played a bunch of demos. I played the demo to Sable because Xbox is having their demo week, and so is Steam. Played the demo to Sable. Really love the UI in Sable. It's great, and I'm gonna play that game because Game Pass
It's free.
So I'm gonna be playing that game, of course. Breath of the Wild kind of game, like you're just kind of exploring and doing stuff and floating. I like it. Played the demo to Lake, the mailman simulator game.
Nice.
Don't think I like it.
Well, when you play a game that's just your day job.
Yeah, no, it's not because of that. It's because there's just certain parts of the game that are just made not good. Like just there's no animations for getting in and out of the car. The conversations are kind of dull and stuff like that. There's not.
It is a demo. That
really
could change
a lot.
later.
Yeah, it could change. It could change. So Lake, of course, played the new demo for Tunic, baby. Can't wait for that game to come out. They dropped the new demo. Played the shit out of that. Excited for Tunic.
Did you win?
Yeah.
Okay, I heard the
demo.
boss was hard.
There's no boss.
Oh,
There's
what game am I
there's an
thinking of?
optional. No, there's an optional boss.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's very, very hard.
Okay. Okay.
And then I played Death Trash, the demo to Death Trash, another indie game. I'm stoked for that game, actually. After playing the demo, I was like, oh yeah, I'm into this. I'm really into this.
Not for me.
Really, really exciting. And then, of course, played Final Fantasy Intermission.
Chaos.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. I played Final Fantasy Origin first, which is the Dark Souls style Final Fantasy game where you gotta murder chaos. And actually, I liked it. But there's just a lot of weird shit in it, and the boss was entirely too hard, and I was getting my ass kicked. But I actually enjoyed it. I thought it was cool. But it was still, the characters are dull, and the story seems dumb.
The music's banging.
Yeah.
When I went to go download it for you while you were at work, I just sat there and listened to the overture music. I was like, I'm digging this.
And it was
That's
fun.
about
And they do well to differentiate themselves from the Souls formula with like jobs and stuff like that. It was kind of cool. Then yeah, Final Fantasy, the intermission episode, got to play as Yuffie, her and Sonnen, the Wu Tai ninjas going in to steal the ultimate materia from Shinra, and played through that. It's about 4 hours long. Played some Clash Royale basically.
I beat it an hour faster than you did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of mine was idle. Just
Okay.
paused and doing other stuff.
Gotcha.
But yeah, Fort Condor
fun as hell.
Yeah, which is it's just Clash Royale.
Yeah. I don't know if the difficulty affected that as well.
I think it might have.
Because it was easy as hell.
Oh yeah, I only lost once.
I never lost.
I lost one time.
I would literally just see what their team was, counter
The
pick.
first dude that had the helicopter.
Yeah.
I lost to him once because I had no units that could fight the helicopter.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I would just counter pick whatever they had and then just see where they plotted and then just rush them.
Yeah.
And destroy them.
So
it was easy.
It was fun.
It was fun.
I liked Fort Condor. And then Yuffie plays really good.
Yeah, the good mix of the ranged and melee attacks. It seemed pretty busted.
Yeah.
Like, because you could send your shuriken, whatever you call it, the big one, and then you could do the ninjutsu stuff, and you could have an enemy right next to you, an enemy over there, and you could be dealing damage
And
to
it'll
both.
hit both, yeah. Because you have the little thing that spins around you.
Super
Nice.
cool.
And of course, getting the end credit scene to see more of what's happening.
Sets
in Final
up.
sets up Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. Gives a little more added context.
Honestly, I'm sure we'll get those same cutscenes at the beginning of Final Fantasy VII too.
I don't know. They got important cutscenes that they put in random ass French Kingdom Hearts games that are super important, and you never see them again. So.
Well, that's true, but I feel like
It's the same director, man.
it didn't feel like those were any cutscenes that were like crazy. Maybe one of them.
I think they're kind of important.
But the stuff about getting from point A to B, I think that'll be there.
Super, but there's a
But
couple.
the stuff
Yeah.
with
I know what you're talking about.
yeah,
Kind of important.
yeah, agreed.
Kind of important.
So I played that as well.
Mhm.
I really enjoyed it. Really fun. That was the first time, I guess, because that was PS5 optimized, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The team, Cloud and the boys and the girls, they all look wonderful. They look beautiful. I can't wait to get back into that world. They look so clean. So that makes me excited for the next one. Yuffie was great. Sonnen was cool. Good little DLC. I already said my piece about Battlefield. I'll probably play it again, but
Yeah. Gotta
regretfully.
get there with me and Chance.
Ratchet and Clank is great. That's kind of what I was saying when I was talking about, like, you can see where Microsoft and Sony are kind of at their differences. I think we'll get to that point when, like, for Horizon comes out.
Yeah.
For Xbox, we'll finally see, like, the capabilities of the
Forza
Xbox.
Horizon, by the way.
Yeah. But Sony, there's just so many nice touch. It feels like a next gen game.
It does.
It feels so next gen. The controller itself, the way how the triggers change, how you're shooting, the sounds coming out of the controller, everything feels so next gen that when I go back to the Xbox controller, I feel like I'm going back a generation.
Yeah.
Which I think that's fine. That's Sony's way to make their stuff next gen, and it's really cool. Ratchet and Clank is very fun. It's beautiful, nonstop. I think it could easily be a Game of the Year contender. I don't know if it can win, but it's definitely up there.
It'll be in the talk. Conversation.
Your boy beat Psychonauts. That's a video essay game if I've ever seen one. That game is so good because when you're a kid, you're not looking for depth in your platformers when you're 7 years old. You're just trying to play the game.
Yeah.
But it's all there.
Yeah.
Tim Schafer wrote an amazing story, and there's so many more details that I noticed playing it as a 23-year-old. Yeah. That I would have never noticed as a kid. That made me so much more excited because it's one of those things where, like, platformers are hard, I feel like, to tell a super crazy story in because the main objective of those games is just fun. Yeah. And so to be able to have both of those elements where the story gets as deep as you want it to go.
Yeah. Ratchet does kind of the same thing.
It's just so good. I love that game. I can't wait for the second one. And then
soon in August.
I think that's it for your boy. That's all I played.
That's it. That's all the stuff. You didn't play any demos?
No.
Did download any of the Xbox
I'm not a big
demos?
demo guy. I did pre-install like 7 Xbox games.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I didn't realize I could pre-install.
Yeah, I got Psychonauts. Origami 2.
You can pre-install Back 4 Blood. That doesn't make any
Back 4
sense.
Blood.
That game comes out in October.
You can pre-install Forza Horizon. You can pre-install
5?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't. I think what they do is they just let you pre-install what they have ready to pre-install.
That doesn't seem right.
It doesn't.
Well,
But
I'll do it, I guess, so I can just be teased constantly about games that I want to play in the future. Now it's time for reader mail. You can get your questions read on the show by writing in an email to synceduppod@gmail.com. Just like Fielding did. He said, "Howdy, Rangers. What item from any video game would you like to possess in real life? I'd definitely take one of the suits from Anthem. I only played the beta of that game, but the suits were dope." Mwah. Fielding. What's your answer here?
from any video game?
Yeah, like an item.
What's
Any item.
like the item?
I don't know. Energy sword's cool. I don't know what I would use it for.
Yeah, I don't know what I would use it for
I don't
either.
really want to kill anybody. There's something that lets people teleport. Give me that.
There's gotta be that. No, let me think.
Give me a teleport thing. Is there?
I don't want like a reviving item. That seems cheap.
Yeah, that I don't want to.
Like a Pokeball doesn't do anything. There's no Pokemon.
Yeah.
This is a tough one.
Like a horse.
Yeah, I think I just want something that makes me a badass.
Yeah, like, can I get, I don't know, a cool mech suit?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
A jetpack? Spartan suit?
What games do I want?
Well, I guess the Spartan suit isn't what makes the Spartan.
So you just want a javelin from Anthem?
Yeah, Javelin from Anthem is pretty crisp.
Those are cool.
Is there any vehicles?
Give me. That's what I was thinking
Like a
about.
spaceship?
Give me Bumblebee.
Bumblebee? Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I want the Camaro. Let me think.
Would he count as an object? I feel like he would.
Give me the Batmobile from Arkham Knight.
The Batmobile? Yeah.
The crazy looking one.
That doesn't really feel like an item.
Give me the
Anything
Bat.
How do you define
Neither
an
does it-
item?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Let me.
Give me the Batman Beyond suit.
The Batman suit?
A notch apple.
A notch apple?
Hit me one time.
Yeah.
I get stabbed in a dark alley. I'm like, nice try, sucker.
Notch apple.
And then I beat his ass for 30 seconds and then run
Yeah,
away.
give me a revived totem, like a
Totem of
totem of undying from Minecraft.
But like, when would you use that? Just it's
No,
just
I
one
hold
free.
on to it, and if I die, I end up just coming back.
If you die of old age, you just come back and then just die again, or
I don't know. Just die. I don't know. Because it heals you. It heals you back up. So.
but like,
You're
does it give you youth?
I don't know. Does it give me a couple extra years? Who knows?
Oh, is there a time controlling object in any game?
Yeah, there has to be. Right?
There has to be.
The pipe.
Oh, the
warp
pipes
pipe?
would be nice. Warp
A
pipes.
warp pipe?
Set one up in like Virginia or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
That'd be cool.
One at Chance's
Bro,
house.
let me get the boomerangs from Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, bro.
You want
Yeah.
boomerangs from Ty the
Boomerangs.
Tasmanian Tiger?
Dude, they're so cool. And they're
That's a
useful.
respectful
I guess
answer.
the ocarina, so I could time travel.
Okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's a good one. Ocarina.
Yeah, I can make it rain. Do stuff like that.
That's what
You can time travel or you can make it rain. Those are your two options.
Yeah.
What movie
Yeah, the
is that?
Ocarina is actually a really good one.
Is that Black Panther?
What?
I made it rain.
I don't know. Something from Wakanda? Well,
Claw.
I guess it's not from a video game. Boy, it is
Well,
now.
nowadays.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nah, that's
There you go.
semantics.
Chance writes in. Nintendo
Chance.
calls you and they want you to lead a brand new team to make their next blockbuster game. But
Got
the
it.
catch is the main character has to be Willow. That's Chance's dog, by the way. What kind of game are you making?
With
Nintendo doesn't need any
Willow?
more platformers, so that's off limits.
Damn it. What kind of game would Willow be good in? I'm making a detective game.
Ori and the Willow of the Wisps. A detective game?
Yeah,
Like Detective Pikachu, but with a dog as the main character?
with Willow. Yeah. Well, do I lean more into the Phoenix Wright kind of direction or Professor Layton?
I don't know. Professor Layton. I don't know. Phoenix Wright seems a little too serious. It is still goofy, though. But I don't know.
Willow.
I don't know.
Willow. What can Willow do?
She's a dog, not much. Like, yeah. Crypto the super dog. I'm gonna make a just a mini game, you know, like
Mini game like a WarioWare,
Sonic,
but like
WarioWare, Sonic and Mario at the Olympic Games.
but with Willow.
But with Willow. Willow at the Olympic
Mario and
Games.
Sonic and Willow at the Olympic Games.
Mario, Sonic, and Willow at the Olympic Games.
Just gotta be something good here.
Taking out platformers really hurts.
Oh, what about a Fire Emblem game, but it's all dogs?
I feel like that exists. I feel like that has to exist.
Yeah, that has to.
That just makes me think of the Warrior Cat books.
Oh, dude, I love those.
Like, just
books.
imagine like what's it called? Isle of Dogs.
Isle of Dogs.
But like
Willow?
make that a tactical turn-based RPG,
Okay.
starring Willow.
All right, cool. Yeah.
How about that? There you go.
Spencer writes in, what are your top 3 groundbreaking games that you've played? Games that have pioneered a new era or redefined a genre of gaming.
Fortnite,
Yeah, that's undeniable.
Minecraft.
Minecraft, Fortnite. I'm gonna bring up my GG app.
And
I think Disco Elysium has revolutionized CRPGs. And so did fucking Divinity Original Sin
Right.
2.
I think they just made them a thing for you, right?
Yeah. Revolutionized them for me.
For you.
Let's see. Let me check.
What ushered in the 3D era?
Mario 64.
Then probably Mario 64.
The Last of Us original, I think, ushered in the narrative, telling a good narrative.
Yeah, I think you can do that.
Games. The original, like COD 3, for just started. I mean, Halo
Halo made.
with Xbox Live and FPSs can work on not. On
There's a
PC.
bunch of ones you could go with. For groundbreaking, though, yeah, I feel like
Halo,
64.
Minecraft, Fortnite, Mario 64.
Because Fortnite has ushered in the current era.
Yeah.
And
The modern era.
The modern era. Free to play and Battle Pass.
Mm-hmm.
And
Battle
Battle Royale.
And crossovers.
Dude. No, never mind.
What
I was
did
going
you
to say Among but.
Nah, I don't think so.
I think it was.
I think Amogus was a splash.
Yeah. Crazy that it got as big as it did.
Yeah, but still just a splash.
Yeah.
Not revolutionizing anything.
No ripples, really.
No
It was
ripples.
really just another Town of Salem.
Yep.
What was the. What's
Mafia.
it called? No, what was the Gmail one?
Trouble in Terrorist Town.
Yeah, there you go. Another one of those games.
Yeah. But there you have it. That's it
The
for the
small
show this
boys.
week. Thank you for watching or listening to this episode of the Synced Up Podcast. If you enjoyed that, consider supporting us on Patreon at patreon.com/syncedup, where again, for $1, you can get access to our Discord and talk about the show after you watch it. Over $5, you can get access to the post show that we are about to do. And much more goodies, all from youtube.com/synceduppodcast and podcasting services around the globe. Again, follow us on Twitter at synceduppod, not at gmail.com. That has to do with the emails. But at synceduppod to keep up to date with all of our content from across the board. Everyone who paid $5, we'll see you in a few minutes. Everyone else, we still love you, and we will see y'all tomorrow or next week.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.